Five Nights at Freddy's 4 is almost a purely audio-based game. Night 6 is split into two parts. 12 to 4 a.m. have the main animatronics Freddy, Foxy, Bonnie, and Chica. After 4 a.m., Nightmare Fredbear takes the place of all the animatronics and combines each AI into one. Before going over the strategy of beating these nights, I had already completed both nights 6 and 7. However, the audio was not recorded, so I redid both. This is why there are 3 stars displayed on the bottom left of the home screen. For the first part of the night, I'm doing a simple strategy. Keep Foxy out of the room. Once Foxy enters the closet, the night becomes a lot more difficult. This is because Foxy enters the closet at a counter of 6. For every 1 second that passes, he progresses 1 on the counter. When he reaches a counter of 10, your game will end. To lower the counter, the closet doors need to be shut for an equal amount of time. In order to prevent this mechanic, listen for Foxy's footsteps to see which direction he runs. Whichever side he ends up on, go and check that door. Bonnie and Chica are very similar to each other. They gradually progress down each side of the hall, and when walking up to the door, listen for around 3 seconds for breathing. Flash the light if no breathing is heard. If you do hear them, slam the door until the footsteps are heard walking away. There are 2 ideas in my head for night 6. Whenever Foxy runs to one side, check the bed to flash the frettles before running to the door. This assumes you have the time. In order to know if you can skip checking the bed, take a mental note of when you last heard footsteps of Bonnie or Chica progressing down the hall. Generally, you'll have enough time since night 6 takes about 12 seconds after Bonnie and Chica make their way to the door before killing you. Sometimes, if Foxy keeps running to one side, you have to address the opposite door. To do this, check the bed and flash the frettles, run to the Foxy door and listen for breathing before flashing, then immediately sprint back to the opposite door and listen. The second thought that I'm thinking of is when the night is going to switch to 4 a.m. I have a timer to know exactly when the night is going to change. If Foxy enters the room at 4 a.m. or close to 4 a.m., then I will not reset the night. The timer also helps with knowing how long it has been since checking each door. For the second half of the night, Nightmare Fredbear will be present. To deal with him, listen to which side he runs to, similar to Foxy. Wait for a moment to ensure that he has stopped moving from side to side, then run to the door and close it. Using your flashlight is optional for this section. If he laughs at any point on this night, it means that he's teleported into your room. Quickly turn around and flash the bed, and if he's not there, run to the closet and close it. That's all you need to beat night 6 reliably. Chica. I'm not sure. Where is he? All right. Can you hear me? I don't know if you can hear me. I'm sorry. You're broken. We are still your friends. Do you still believe that? I'm still here. I will put you back together. Night 7 increases the difficulty of the night by increasing the AI of each animatronic and decreases the amount of time that the animatronics will wait before jump scaring. How do we beat this night? By using the same strategy as Night 6, you can beat it. There are a couple more tricks that may help. By taking advantage of the timer, when the night gets close to 4 a.m., we can stall in the bedroom. If one side has recently been checked, run and check the bed, and then run to the other door. Close the door and wait for 4 a.m. to arrive. This takes advantage of the 10 to 12 second kill timer for each animatronic. Another trick is that if pots and pans are clanking in the background, the right side door is free of Chica. This means that if Foxy runs to that side, you can immediately flash without having to listen for breathing. Generally, you can gain insight on when each animatronic is at their door because their footsteps can be heard twice. If 2 instances of steps occur on one side, then that animatronic is probably there, and it may be beneficial to listen for a longer period of time before flashing. In the second part of the night, the strategy is similar. The only difference is that the kill timer is now 10 seconds. Another aspect of this night that makes it harder is by introducing RNG. In Night 7, Nightmare has a chance to fake laugh. When this happens to me, I'll listen for any additional footsteps after the laugh. If footsteps are present, then that means it was fake. At the same time, I will check the bed and then run to the closet. On this night, it might be helpful to flash the closet because if a fake laugh occurs and no footsteps are heard, then you might be closing a door on the closet that nobody's in, and the 10-second kill timer will occur since he's waiting at your door. I'm so dead. The difficulty increase of this game is beginning to ramp up at this point. I beat the first 5 nights without any problem. Night 6 took me about 25 minutes, and Night 7 took 1 hour. Several times I died towards the end of the night. No! Ah, that was a fake laugh. Not again, dude. Oh, I got him. Bro, this guy's laughing all over the place. Let's go. Alright. Perhaps some things are best left forgotten for now. Alright, finally. That took a minute.